what I found is that everything you do matters and everything is connected, because how you do one thing is how you do everything. And that's what I have realized and observed. Everything you do matters, from the way you make your bed in the morning to if you decide to litter onto the street. The smallest things you do matter, and how you do things truly do correlate with how you do every single other thing in your life. Whether or not you make your bed in the morning, whether or not you're on time to places, whether or not you you do what you say you were going to do, whether or not you procrastinate when you say you were going to do something. Everything you do matters. Absolutely everything you do matters. And now this makes me realize that there are no little things in life, because truly everything you do adds up and everything you do matters. There are no small things, because everything is connected. How you do one thing is how you are going to do everything. Because if you can't do the small things right, if you can't do the small things consistently and do them right, how are you going to do the big things right? How are you going to do the big things right if you can't even get the small things right? And people think these little things don't matter. Oh, it's just my bed, I'm not going to make it. Oh, it's okay if I'm 5 minutes late. It's okay if I don't go to the gym today, I'm tired. But all those things you do all connect, and they will add up into ways you cannot even imagine. Because if you're disciplined with the small things, it will be much easier for you to be disciplined with the big things. I always say it. Everything you do counts. Absolutely everything. From the way you make your bed in the morning, to whether or not you're on time everywhere you go, to whether or not you stick to what you say you are going to do and you do it, and you don't make excuses for yourself. Every single small thing, or maybe you think it's a small thing, every single little thing in your life matters. And if once you realize that, you will start living your life differently, because then you realize that everything you do has a purpose to it. Nothing is done for no reason. Everything you do adds up. And with that in mind, all you have to do is do the right things every single day. Do the small things right every single day. And that will give you enough momentum and enough discipline to do the big things right when the time comes. Because if you aren't consistently doing the small things right every single day, you aren't going to be ready when the time comes to perform, when the big things come. That's why most people aren't consistent. That's why most people aren't disciplined. Not because they lack talent or genetics or something that someone else has and they don't. They lack the self-awareness of not realizing that everything they do matters. And how they do one thing is how they do everything. No matter how small they think something is. Something as simple as whether or not you make your bed in the morning can have a ripple effect into how you do everything else in your life. So remember that the next time you say, oh, I'm going to throw this piece of rubbish on the ground. Oh, I'm not going to make my bed this morning. Oh, I'm just going to be 5 minutes late. It's only 5 minutes. Be disciplined with everything you do. Absolutely everything. Doesn't matter how small you think the action is. Because how you do one thing is truly how you are going to do everything. There is no such thing as something insignificant or something that doesn't matter. Everything you do counts. and everything you do matters.